Actually, we went down to 4 going into the third period.
Yeah,
we lost Joseph Lordo, so I give the D a lot of credit. I give Scott for credit. He had 23 shots, but he had to come up with some big ones, obviously, breakaway. And he looked pretty sharp all night. I didn't know that we had 20 blocks, so I mean, happy with it, that's for sure.
Coach, Max's first goal was on October 27th. He had a great net front presence. He was back checking all night. What about this one?
Yeah, it's fitting that he did get one. He worked really hard to get open and missed a chance right on the doorstep in the first. So it was very fitting that he got the power play goal. He does a great job in front. He's a big body. He takes that job pretty seriously. So I think it was fitting. He does a lot of things. If we've been working at stick on puck with our forwards as well as our D, and he's probably our best. Him with David Glenn are probably our best forwards at it. Bailey's very good as well, but I think it was fitting that he got one, so it was good to see.
Well, it's got pretty chippy at the end, a lot of balls after the whistle. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't like it. Certainly not what we wanted to see, but I really like. I think the guys handle themselves pretty well when there was a shot well after the whistle. So we're not going to, we don't want it that way, but certainly if it's going to go that direction, we're going to stand up for ourselves.
Good. Kenny Brooks' play seemed like he was very versatile tonight. I mean, played defense in the third period. Seemed to do a pretty solid job as well. Also circled back on a penalty kill to kill some extra time. That was a really smart play. Can you just talk about him? It seems like he's that forgotten player on that line too.
Well, he's not as forgotten as far as the team's concerned. He actually got the hard hat tonight. One of the blocks I did see was him actually diving head first for a puck. So he's a guy, he's a hockey player's hockey player. I mean, anybody that plays the game and knows how hard it is to do the things that you just talked about know how good he is. He's from day one. He's always done the little things well. David Glenn tonight got our the program's first hat trick in history. When we had our first win in history, David Glenn scored the overtime winning goal plus another really nice goal, and Kenny Brooks got the hard hat that time too. So maybe in the box scores he might look a little forgotten, but trust me, the team absolutely doesn't forget him. He makes you win. He's a winner. The kid is he's been that way from day one.
Coach, I know you must be tired of hearing this, but another slow first period. What was the message in the first inning that you offered?
We scored first. That's good, isn't it?
That is true.
It's been a first for a while. Yeah, it was a little slow. We didn't. I think we were 10-8 in shots ahead. We didn't have our best period, but we weren't down 2-0, so we were happy. So let's keep it positive.
Coach, the refs seem to be getting a little bit in the way in the boards. There seem to be multiple pucks that went into their feet and just got in the way. Do you think that hindered anything, or did that come out to notice to you? No, this isn't the easiest rink to ref in. The boards are shorter at the ends and the sides. When a lot of pucks are getting out, and when they are coming around, they're coming up quick because they're not up high. So the ones that you do see, they're flying. And I don't know. I do look forward to Pagula. That's one of the reasons I really like that there's a lot of flow. And I could see the referees getting a little antsy with the amount of whistles as well. So they're the same as players and fans, that they like flow in games. So I think they did a good job. It's not the easiest. I mean, hockey's fastest team sport. It's really hard. I think they did a good job, but certainly I think everybody's going to benefit when we go to Pagula.
Coach, the penalty kill seemed really solid for you guys. A lot of block shots on the penalty kill. A lot of your guys in front of the net clearing their guys out. What was successful about the penalty kill?
Yeah, two things. One is what you mentioned. We really had to do a better job in front of the net, letting Scoffer see it and then not give up second chances. But also, we only gave up 4 shots. So we did block some, but I thought we did a really good job of getting in lanes and not letting them shoot. So we did as good a job, even though we weren't necessarily credited with the block. I thought if you watch, Gardner did it a number of times, Kenny Brooks did it a number of times, where they didn't necessarily get credit for a block, but because they were so quick to get in the shooting lane, they didn't let them shoot in, and we only gave up, I think, 4 shots on 4 power plays, I believe, so that's not bad.
Couple more. Coach, David Glenn, the first hat-trick in program history, as you mentioned, just thoughts on his play.
Man, he's a fun guy to watch, isn't he? Like he figures out, there's some guys that score typical goals, and I don't know what you would say a typical David Glenn goal is.
He knocks pucks out of the air. He scores highlight reel goals. He scores dirty goals. He shots, tip, everything. He's a hockey player. I think everybody likes it when players like him get hat tricks because he's not just a perimeter shooter. He's dirty. He plays as hard defensively as he does offensively. He wins faceoffs. He leads your team in hits. I believe he's first or second. He's definitely no worse than second in blocks. I mean, he does so many little things that I mean, he's a fun. The thing about it, he's a guy that makes guys on the bench chuckle with a lot of the things that he does. Tonight it was, he pickpocketed a guy from behind with the toe of his stick. He's had many plays where he's, bounced the puck on his blade as he was going down the ice. He's a hockey player. He's fun to watch.
Let's talk about Kenny. A stat that isn't tracked on the box score is winning battles in the corner. And obviously, talk about Kenny winning battles. Both of them did a great job of that tonight. Is that something that just comes naturally to them, or do they work at that?
I don't know how they got it, but we do chart that as a team. I don't think you see it in the box scores, but we certainly do. And the two guys that you mentioned are far and away the leaders in that category. And so, how did they get to be that way? They started out really hot, so it's nothing. I wish I could tell you that we taught them that, but they were great from day one. So I don't know if it's something that is just natural or something that they had great coaching along the way. But those two guys, Glenn and Brooks, have been the leader in battles all year long.
Take one more.
Coach, battered defensive core, yet somehow Connor Barley seemed to shine tonight. Personally, I thought he was the best player in all three zones, yet he didn't have a point. I mean, what do you think about Connor Barley this year as a freshman, now stepping up to the top?
Well, when we have 4D, he's the guy that we really look for because he is our best conditioned athlete. And he's not only our strongest athlete, he's our best conditioned athlete. So he takes that extremely seriously, along with nutrition and stretching. He's a very committed athlete. And so when you go down to 4, I mean, he's someone that you automatically depend on because he's a guy that can handle it. He has as much wind in the third as he does the first, and can handle physical play and can handle a quick game. So, I give all those guys credit today. They started out with 5, which is tough, and went down to 4. Kenny helped out a little bit on the back, but for basically the third period, they had, and when Yanis was in box for 4 minutes, I mean, I thought they did a great job.
Thanks.
Thank you.